So, just a heads up, to make this clear, I'm recording this ahead of time, before I actually show the rest of the raid on LFR. So, I will upload this after I showcase the rest of the raid on LFR, because we did it. Week 1. Full normal clear of the raid. Shoutouts to my guild, Full Murloc. We did it. 9 of 9. We cleared the raid. Tonight, just a little while ago, we were able to take down Farak. So I will, of course, be showing that fight and the cutscenes and such that you can experience there in LFR. For now, however, I want to go ahead and turn these in. These will be kind of a follow-up to that afterwards. So,
Holf Aldon She.
Amirdrassil is saved, and with it all of Azeroth. Farak's defeat has ensured that. From the champion of the Dragon Isles to the savior of the Emerald Dream, all the Dragonflights owe you a great debt, Dreadneeks, and we shall not soon forget it.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
So, for that, you get this Ember Farak, which gives you more rep, which now gets me to Renown 10, hey! Which gives me the ability to get the Dream Warden's Tabard, along with the Essence of a Worthy Ally for my alts. Though obviously when War Within comes out with the Warbands, that won't really matter that much. So now I'll be able to work on Renown 11. Also, more Flight Stones. And a gigantic Dream Seed. So now, hey! Go talk to the Keeper so you can get your Tabard. Okay. Thank you for the tabard. There we go. Now, from what I understand... you'll notice over there. Okay, so now, this should be the follow-up to what we saw in the raid. Which, again, I will, by the time you see this video, you will have seen my video of the Farak encounter, along with the cutscenes that happened there, showcasing the dragons regaining their aspect powers, except... Hold on. No, not right now, Martha. Hey, Farak. Shouldn't you be dead? 'Cause we killed you! Anyways. Gosh, what was I saying? Oh, of seeing that, because we saved Amirdrassil and it's directly tied to Azeroth, that it blessed the dragons, our aspect friends, with them regaining their aspect powers. There's Tyrande. So they are no longer... They are the aspects once again, but this time it's not because of the Titans. It's because of Azeroth herself.
It is my honor to serve, Elune.
And according to Marithra, Amirdrassil has now blossomed in Azeroth. But where? Well, perhaps we're going to find out. Amirdrassil has bloomed beyond the confines of the dream. Let us venture to the Dragon Isles and see where this new world tree has taken root. By the way, there's apparently also another follow-up to this on Night Elf characters. So, don't be surprised if in the WoW Extra Stuff playlist I have on my channel that I make a video showing the aftermath of this for the Night Elf Heritage armor stuff, which apparently that would make, I guess, that a little bit better. I don't know. We'll see what it's like, and I'll show it later. So speak with Marithra at the Ancient Bow in the Onaran Plains.
Will endure.
Oh, here's the cutscene once again, in case you missed it, or want to see it again. Yeah, just to show Amirdrassil literally, like after we save her from Farak, probably with a, I wouldn't be surprised if Azeroth, the World Soul, was actually watching our encounter with Farak, and then seeing us save her from Farak, basically setting the entire world ablaze of fire, and having Amirdrassil now fully bloom as a full world tree, like Teldrassil and Nordrassil before it, blessed the aspect friends of ours with their aspect powers once again. Which, if you're wondering, what does that mean? Well, keep in mind that up until Cataclysm, the dragons have been blessed as the aspects with extreme power, representative of their flights and what they were representing, like Nozdormu having power over time as the aspect of time, Alexstrasza as the aspect of life, etc., etc. They gave up all that power at the end of Cataclysm to empower the Dragon Soul to defeat Deathwing. And they have not been the same since. They have been clearly weaker and nowhere near as strong as they used to be since the end of Cataclysm. Now, they have not only regained that power, but you could say they're probably even stronger now than they were before. Because this time it's not from the Titans, but it's from Azeroth herself, which makes a difference. So it looks like we're going to get to see them in their new aspect dragon forms. So you can see the light emanating from them and their eyes. There's Nozdormu with the sands effect behind him and his horns. Very cool looking. There's Kalecgos with magic radiating off of him, along with the... trying to get a good shot. Let me just go to my regular mount, just to show this a little better. You can see the power there emanating from Kalecgos' eyes. Abyssian, I tried to show this off before in the questline. This is Abyssian's new dragon form. A little different from what we saw back in Legion, where he just had kind of a generic black dragon form. Now, I mean, look at this. This is an awesome black dragon form. Look at his wings. Blazing with fire, with some armor on there. He's got the nose ring, of course he does. And his horns, man. Yep, you are definitely a worthy successor as the Black Dragon aspect. And I guess Viranoth is now a new honorary aspect, that rather than just the 5, we now have a 6th. Now, I know some people have a problem with Viranoth kind of having this dramatic swap over to our side. Again, I don't know how this is going to play out once you look at the book. I'm imagining the book is going to do a better job of letting me know why this is a big deal when it comes to Viranoth as well as Farak, and why her joining our side is a big deal and why it actually makes sense, along with the friendship that these two had. Though I also imagine that Viranoth didn't just have a friendship with Alexstrasza, but maybe also with Ysera as well, which you'll notice she is here. We'll get to that later. But yeah, Viranoth, you also notice, also got blessed by Azeroth as a new aspect as well. So she's called the Frozen Heart, but I have a feeling that she's now going to be joining the ranks as one of the aspects to protect Azeroth, which is, of course, their basic powerful charge here. Alexstrasza, of course, being, you know, the largest amongst them here, clearly. Along with Viranoth, though. She's very large, but Alexstrasza has usually tended to be the largest among the aspects here. Of course, radiating with power, and you can see from her eyes as well. And then, of course, we have both Marithra. You can definitely see the power radiating from her eyes, as she is now officially the new green dragon aspect of the Dream, empowered with the aspect power that Ysera used to have, and her new dragon model compared to what she had earlier in this expansion. And then, of course, we have Ysera, who is here to basically witness it as well, because why wouldn't she be here? And, well, I know we're supposed to go turn this in, but let me go ahead and take a moment to show this here, because, yeah, this is now a new area. Look at this. This is now a new area over here. Our new world tree. Amirdrassil. And I was curious where exactly it was going to be in Azeroth, but it makes sense that it would actually be here in the Dragon Isles, near the Yonaran Plains and where the Green Dragon Sanctuary was. That makes perfect sense. Now, I believe there's going to be more follow-up to this in just a moment, but let's go ahead and continue the questline. So it looks like some of them have things to say, so let's talk to them first.
All life is worth saving.
I did not expect to see our aspectral powers return to us in this manner. Not so long ago, Fandral Staghelm asked us to bless Teldrassil, as we did Nordrassil long ago. It was a selfish request, born not of a desire to protect or serve, but simply to live forever. We refused. We did not fight to protect Amirdrassil for power. We did as we have always done, fought to protect our world, and the world in turn offered us a means to protect it.
From pain we trust.
I wish it had not come to this. My brother, Farak, was always impetuous. So it looks like this is the same stuff they say in the raid, but I'll go ahead and read it again. As chaotic as the flames he embraced. Our cause was just, mortal, but Farak lost sight of it, and of himself. As for Ridicron, I do not know where he has gone. I do. Only that he has shown he cared little for the fate of his brother, or my own. I do not know what the future holds, but Alexstrasza is willing to listen. It is all that I ask. I know where Ridicron's gone. Just saying. Abyssian? Buddy?
Wisdom guide us.
I do not celebrate the loss of life, but Farak could not be allowed to continue the legacy of Shadowflame's destruction. He was too far gone to save. Strange, though. When he fell, it was as if the embers of his rage were carried off by the wind. Perhaps he at last joined the elements that imbued him.
The Black Dragonflight.
This guy is like, hey, dude, I like your dragon.
It's good to see you again.
It felt like I had my aspectral powers for only a breath or two before we gave them without reservation to stop Deathwing's destructive onslaught. I scarcely missed them. How could I? I barely knew what they were. But now, I have the opportunity to learn and grow. Thanks to you.
Keep safe.
Nozdormu?
Open your mind to what is yet to come.
I remember when we blessed Nordrassil long ago. It was meant to be protection, to keep anyone from tampering with the new well of eternity. This tree feels different. A haven, not a ward. I am glad I survived to see it bloom.
Certain events are.
Yeah, we're pretty glad that you made it as well and that you're not Murazond. Anyways. Hey! It's my guild buddy Nos. Hey Nos! You're in a video. Nos is a good guy.
What would you ask of me?
Her face lights up. Champion. Must run and hide. Champion, we are among the very first to see Amirdrassil here on Azeroth. This is truly a precious moment.
Dreams guide you.
The arrival of Amirdrassil brings great change to Azeroth. Its roots are finding a home in the soil beneath, even as its branches stretch skyward to taste the air. This is an auspicious moment, but we must not forget our allies from the Isles. Visit with those nearby to ensure that they are safe and sound.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Fly swiftly. We must be sure that our friends are unharmed by this change. Alright. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and use my Netherwing, considering that we have our Netherwing buddies. Bayonara's wings! Change stirs the earth. Look, you can see it from over here. Then again, I love that they have kept increasing the vision of what you can see in the distance, you know? In this game. Look at that.
You are welcome at my fire.
Is everyone alright?
Come back in one piece.
Oh, Nara led us here. It seems we were to witness this great event. We should rally a hunt. There will be a feast to prepare. Indeed, Sansok. It is a happy day for all of Azeroth's kin. Huh. There's a quest over here that I don't recall ever actually doing. I thought I did this quest already. Maybe not. Well, I'll pick that up and I'll do that on my own. That's cute. A Dryad and a Centaur. Oh, that's actually cute. Hold on. Let's go see the catalogers. I'm sure they're going nuts about this. Like, oh my goodness, a new world tree. Quick catalog everything about it. Not now, Thrasher. Not now. God, where is that spare film? I can't believe we lost that bag when we were swept over here. I don't see it anywhere. It must be on the beach somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Here's your film.
Any new pictures to share?
Oh, thank you! Now back to capturing the very first photos of the new world tree. Oh, I wonder if there will be any delightful dream creatures there to photograph. Exciting! Now, let's go see Knoll Monarch. Macy tree, big and pretty, smells like life. Life? Tree? Meat? Where meat? Friend meat. You see tree. Tree explains much. Is everyone okay? Mealy knows to find life tree, but Rot also likes life trees. Wrath, I will want sick tree, friend meat. A good monarch knows. Monarch provides. Yeah. We'll probably see Rathai at some point in the future. Maybe. Just saying. Now we'll go check on the Furbog. This is one of the reasons why I really like the phasing technology in this game. Imagine making this and having it hidden until you did this quest line and the raid. Great tree. I have not heard of anything like this in generations. Whatever that means. For something like this to exist, the dragons have indeed returned. Is everyone alright? We have come from Longclaw Island. We heard whispers that something was soon to happen, but this... it lives and breathes. The Isles welcome it. What else will it bring? Where are fish? Where? Scraps, Dreadneeks, would you bring him back to shore? We were pushed here when the tree came through. Hang on, Scraps. I gotcha. No, me will do it. There now, Scaps. We can have an impromptu picnic. Oh, thank you, Dreadneeks. I remember these guys. Aw, that's adorable. That's so cute. So, Marithra?
Tell me of your dreams.
Everyone seems to be fine.
Rest.
I am heartened to hear that our friends are well. Thank you for visiting them.
Is it time to go already?
As you know, Amirdrassil is no ordinary tree. Tyrande, Whisperwind, and the rest of the Kaldorei have been preparing to properly welcome it with a ceremony of their own, and establish a new moonwell. I'm certain that Tyrande would want you there for the dedication. Let us join them at the central encampment. You think Tyrande would want me, a blood elf, a member of the Horde, to be there for that? Look, Marithra, I know that you like to probably think the best of people, and you probably think the best of Tyrande, but have you forgotten how Tyrande has been recently? Especially towards members of the Horde? But maybe after our little time that we spent with both Chandris and Lillian, maybe Chandris also shared that with Tyrande, and maybe both Chandris and Tyrande are kind of warming up to them. And the fact that we were able to help members of the Horde helped save Amirdrassil, I think at that point Tyrande's like, okay, I'm done holding what happened against you. I'm moving forward. I'd like to think so. We'll see. Now, because this makes perfect sense if I'm, say, a Night Elf Demon Hunter on the Alliance. But a Demon Hunter on the Horde, well, that's... Well, let's just say I'd have to really, see it to believe it. It's what I certainly want, but... We'll see. Druids of the Talon, Dryad Caretakers... Oh yeah, you can definitely feel like this is definitely a place where the Night Elves... Oh yeah. So let's take a look at who's here. All the different people. Look at this. Altruis the Sufferer is here. My man Altruis. Keep in mind, my Demon Hunter did choose Altruis instead of Kain Sunfury, so I'm glad he's here. Marin Bladewing. Dralam Whisperwind. Maiev, of course. Jared. Marana Starlight, White Claw, Grimclaw, let's pet Grimclaw. Yes, a good bear. The Thorngales, the Star Shades, remember them from the Night Elf Heritage Armor questline? He's even got the mark in case you did that, which my Night Elf Demon Hunter did. Night Song, there's Chandris, Lasara. Just a number of names I recognize. Bloomwatcher. There's Brawl Bearmantle and Leah Stonepaw. Coda Steelclaw, the Archdruid of the Claw. There's Thistly Crow. If you played a Druid in Legion, you definitely recognize these names. And look. Delaran Summermoon. A lot of Night Elf names here. Tyrande.
I speak for my people.
Amirdrassil is everything we hoped for. Let us properly honor its arrival.
Our foes will know our fury.
Amirdrassil has been ushered into this world by the denizens of the dream. Now we must ensure its roots are bathed in the waters of Elune by creating a new moonwell. So many of my people have brought us to this moment. Each should have a part in this dedication. Go, speak to the Kaldurai gathered here, and see if they have offerings for the ceremony.
There is a time for patience, and a time for action.
My offering is a tabard from Darnassus, a symbol of our people's devotion and our strength. It is one of the few things I was able to save from our home. I have many fond memories of passing tabards like this to Kaldurai, young and old alike. So she was the one giving out the Darnassus tabard back, when you did the Night Elf starting zone. And seeing its colors draped proudly over our devoted allies as well. These memories should live on here with this moonwell. Thank you for this offering. Our memories and devotions shall stand firm. Oh, hey, Nos.
What do you ask of nature?
Our people have suffered much, yet they have shown courage in the face of adversity. Time and again. Please take this soil from Dream Grove. It is a reminder of the courage displayed when we fought back the nightmare from the dream not so long ago. We have never faltered, and never will. May Amirdrassil taste of that courage and grow stronger still.
Walk in peace.
If we can have courage to face the nightmare, we can have courage to face our future.
I am honored.
My offering is the pendant of my beloved Anaya Dawnrunner. I have lost many close to me over my lifetime, but none so painful as my greatest love. I cannot be reunited with her here, but perhaps her spirit can live on. A beacon of love for the Kaldurai.
May the stars guide you.
A love to encompass all Kaldurai. It's a shame I apparently can't talk to some other people like Chandris, Jared, Maiev, Delis Moonfang. I also remember her from both the Paladin and Priest Order Hall and Legion.
My fate. My curse.
I have an offering, if it will be accepted. This druid talisman. It once belonged to my beloved Farron. Some part of me knew that he was gone, of course. But as long as I carried his talisman, I carried the hope that we would be reunited. Hope gives us strength, even in our darkest hours. May Amirdrassil continue to inspire us all.
So be it.
May our hope strengthen us.
The goddess gives me strength.
Have you collected all the offerings?
Do not lose
Every
faith.
Kaldurai understands the grief and elation of a moment such as this, the pain we have endured and the hope that we have for the future. These offerings are profound and appreciated.
Elune, light your way.
With these offerings and water from the Well of Eternity, we have all that we need. Speak with me when you are ready to begin the ritual.
We will fight to protect our future. Children of the stars, it has been a long journey to this moment. Our people have fought, suffered, and sacrificed so much. And yet here, in the shade of Amirdrassil's young boughs, we may at last begin to heal. Unto the souls who now watch over this sacred place, we offer our blessings. Symbols of dedication, strength, and love. Unto this moonwell, we offer this precious vial, the last water saved from the temple of Darnassus. May they bathe Amirdrassil in Elune's radiance and bestow her blessings upon this place, Bel Ahmed, the arms of the goddess. In her embrace, may the Kaldurai finally know peace. Elune Adore. In her light, all truths are revealed.
Amirdrassil, at last. It feels as if I have let go of a breath I did not realize I was holding. PapaNeeks, I cannot thank you enough for your aid. So, to Rhonda, does this mean we can finally let bygones be bygones between us? You know, the whole, you know, me being Horde and you hating us, you know, and all that stuff. Can we finally put that behind us and move forward, please?
Heed the voice of Elun.
At long last, let us celebrate all that we have overcome, and the hope that burns brightly amongst these gathered Kaldorai. Come, join the festivities.
Our foes will know our fury.
Oh, so now it's like a big party going on over here. Hey, Flufferpaw. Yeah, it's a good doggy. There's Scaps. Look at the kids over here just munching on their food. Yum, 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 yum. I'm basically serving the tables. There's Dreamweaver. There's Naya. We got people from, there's Lord Hearn. There's Moonberry and Brightwing. Oh, boy. Brightwing, are you going to behave yourself? Hello, friend. There's Captain Drine. I like how there's someone here just named Boss. More snacks? Oh, thank you. There's Aviana. Onara. Hold on, let me kind of look around, see all the people that are here. There's this Lee. What do you call a pile of feral druids? A mountain. Oh, gosh. When do Hosen visit the position? When they aren't peeling well. Oh, boy. That's a talking fish. Cloud Song. Kanzu is here. A bear, a raven, and a stag walk into a bar. She says, I'll have a drink. Shapeshifting is hard work. Oh gosh, these talking fishes. How does Druid cut his hair? Eclipse it. Oh my gosh.
Are you supposed to be here?
Greetings, mighty champion. It seems we all have our new world tree, and Azeroth claims victory once again. All hail goodness, all hail order. In the end, it matters not who won. You have changed. The dream has changed. Azeroth has changed. As all things must.
You've been frightfully predictable.
Ursal. Good to see ya. Here's Coda. Oh my gosh, some of the other wild gods are here as well. The Earth and Ring are here. Thank you for the dignified repast, friend. Huh. Magor and Toddy Whiskers, yep. They're here. Iron Hoof. There's the Khan. Tyvon! Good to see you, buddy. You're a good boy. Yeah. Hey, Goldrin. Elder Branch. Onu. Hey, look! Stellagosa, Lanagosa, Amigosa. Thank you. Aw, Amigosa, look at you, you're growing up. Aw. And she's a troll, just like, oh my gosh. Just like her great-grandfather, because I believe that, you know, he was Stellagosa's grandfather, right?
Greetings, my friend.
Yep. The Azurwing are still processing grandfather's passing, but... Although I guess Amigosa wasn't Stellagosa's daughter, I guess they're more like... I don't know what their relation. Maybe they're like sisters? I don't know. But they were relieved that it was a moment that he chose. I admit I scarcely know where to begin in leading them, but Kalecgos assures me that I am more than capable. Grandfather told him as much. Thank you for everything, my friend. Should you ever have need of the Azurwing, we will always be there.
I hope to see you again soon.
Safe travels,
I like how these are all the blue dragons that I kind of went around and helped kind of like get them back together. Including our old buddy Azurgos.
Joy to see you.
So many people alive and well. Perhaps Sindragosa was right after all.
Going so soon.
Here's our green dragon friends. Good to see you guys here. And then, of course, the aspects are over here. We will, of course, be talking to them in just a bit. Hey! The Black Talon bodyguards, left and right. Lol. The Time Walkers, including Eternus, is here. So many people with so many things to say. Oh, how timely. Thank you, Dreadneeks.
I can aid you.
The time waves have been so clouded and so much has been uncertain, but here and now... I'm sorry, I just noticed who's over here. I gotta go over there in a moment. But now, I can see clearly this tree has a great future ahead of it. As do you. For all you have done for my flight, you have my thanks.
Time reveals all.
The tree is safe, and so is Lord Nosdormu, and we have our aspects back. See, I just knew it would all work out. Did I see the future? Wink. Well, that would be telling. Go and enjoy the party. We'll be meeting again. Well, you'll see.
Is this goodbye or hello? I keep losing track.
This is not how I envisioned things would turn out, but I cannot say I'm displeased with the results, mortal.
May your possibilities be infinite.
Maiev. Zentabra! Hamul! The Cenarian Circle, Celestine. Yeah. But this is the table I'm curious about right here. We'll get to that in just a second, but I'm just wanting to look around a bit more. Sonarius. Remulos. Other keepers as well. Not surprised, and of course the Drakthir had to be here as well. My Illidari friends here. At least Altruis is here. What does Summermoon have more to say?
Nothing. Death spares no one.
Farron? I guess that was it.
Hope is not enough.
He's here, and he got to actually, like, in his own way, get to say hi to her. I know there's more tables to serve and such, but I'm just taking in the amount of different characters that are here for this. And of course, this is the table I am most interested in over here. Look at this. Thrall, Jaina, Tess Greymane, Lillian, Mela, Bane, and Tyrande.
The way forward will not be easy. We all have.
Let me talk to everyone else before I talk to Jaina and Tyrande.
My blade stays sharp.
We haven't been welcomed with open arms, but we haven't been attacked either. It's a start.
Do not linger.
Tess has nothing to say. Thrall?
Loktar.
It is strange. The last time I remember all of us being united like this, we saw the destruction of the World Tree at the end of it. This time we see the birth of renewed hope. May the bonds we have built today last longer.
Together, we are strong.
Bane?
What brings you to me?
It is a relief to see the Alliance and the Horde coming together for something that is not a battle. Our people on both sides have been through enough.
For the Horde, always.
I have not had the chance to speak to you, but I wanted to thank you for helping Bane. He's been through much, and it weighed on him for far more than he would ever admit. That weight has been lifted somewhat, thanks to you. His journey is far from over, but you've helped him take the first few steps toward healing.
Remember the Earth Mother's lessons.
So, we had confirmation at the beginning of this expansion that both Lorthamar and Thalyssra got married. When am I going to get confirmation that these two are together? Or that they've gotten married and such? I'm just saying, come on, let's make it official. Let's change her name to, if that's how it works in Tauran culture, to Mela High Mountain Bloodhoof. I'm just saying.
The time for dreaming is over.
Champion, it is good to see you again. It's good to see everyone. Really? Considering that, well, never mind. Let's let bygones be bygones. Sorry about when we had to face you back in the Battle of the Zara Lore. Kind of letting that go by. Remember, I helped save you in Torghast. Just saying. I spent many years searching for peace between the factions. Today I feel as if perhaps we have accomplished that, at least for now. I only hope that this unity will last.
I know what must be done. Well, old friend, it felt good to share a cause and fight side by side once more.
Yes, it did. Like on Mount Hyjal, all those years ago.
But thank the light, this world tree did not fall.
Jaina, when Amirdrassil took root on Azeroth, for a moment it was as if... there was...
A voice? I heard it too.
Ah, good. I didn't imagine it.
So beautiful. Like a song. It seemed to be calling out to me.
Could it be the voice of the World Tree?
I don't think so. It sounded far more ancient. I'm not sure how I know that. It's just a feeling.
If we both heard it, felt it, maybe others did too.
Perhaps. But let's leave that investigation for another day. Tonight, we celebrate our victory.
All of us. Together.
Together.
Nice little foreshadowing for what we saw in the cinematic for the War Within. For when he goes to talk to Anduin. But that's for another day. Tyrande.
Ishnu Allah.
Elune smiles on us this day. For the first time in what seems so long, I feel as if I can breathe, unimpeded. Thank you.
The Kaldori will endure. Do you ever think back to the time before the Sundering, Amirdrassil? When the world was whole?
I remember a time like now, when night elves and dragons lived and fought side by side.
But we faltered from within. The world itself was rent asunder.
And yet, we endured.
Through thousands of years and unspeakable tragedies. The Well of Eternity. The Legion at Nordrassil.
Deathwing.
Yet this precious tree, Amirdrassil, has brought us together. And when I look upon the faces of those who have risen to its aid, both old and new, I see something returning that we had lost.
Yes. Hope.
Unity. Though there is much work to be done, I know we have the strength to face anything if we face it together.
Hello?
Always temper your strength with wisdom.
I remember when the Tauren were first allowed to join the Cenarian Circle. Little did we know that there were far more druids in the world than just Torah and Kaldorai. I believe this is the first we have all been able to gather under the banner of peace. We have much to learn from each other.
A single thought.
So, by the way, speaking of which, Mr. Cenarius, would you be willing to teach other races in this game to become druids?
This cherished expression of the dream, buried with the dedication of the Kaldorai in the waters of eternity, it is truly a blessed place.
Huh, Remulos has nothing to say. Yeah, unfortunately, there's also just a lot of other characters that have nothing to say, but there are some that do.
Sentinels, stand ready.
I may never fully understand why these Kaldorai chose such a desperate path, but I want to try. They should be heard. None of our people should suffer.
Consider it done.
I forget why the Thornygales look that way. So there's a couple things here.
The dream must be protected.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless
Ysera
night.
seems to be distracted.
All that matters is
Sibelian,
this
Abyssian, and
moment.
Rathian are all here, along with Emberthal.
Is there something you wish to discuss?
My friend, I should have known that you'd be at the festivities. A word, if you don't mind. I am admittedly young, but I feel my journey has already come so far. And yet, so much still lies ahead of me. I thought being an aspect was my destiny. But you have helped me see that it is so much more than that. I do not know where this path will take me, but I hope that you will join me on the journey every now and again.
Never let your guard down.
Champion, I had no idea how my return to Azeroth would be received. Truth be told, there was concern beneath my confidence, though I hardly let it show. You provided not only a welcome, but the means to establish a future for my flight. It is all that I could have asked for, and so much more. I am forever in your debt.
My return was absolutely crucial.
My flight, it still seems strange to call them mine, stands united because of you. We have a future because of you. We will live on because of you. Forgive me, I do not have the words to express the depth of our gratitude. You have secured the survival of my kind. Thank you.
The winds guide you.
For all dragonkind.
It is strange. Your lifespan is but a blink of my eye, yet you did not hesitate to help me and offer your friendship. I still do not know what to think of this, but if your kind is capable of so much, then perhaps even one as ancient as myself still has lessons to be learned.
Begone, then.
What do you have to report?
We have come a long way. The future still seems uncertain, but in a good way, I think. Instead of orders, we have allies and friends. This world is not the world we left when we went to stasis, but in many ways, I think it is a world that will embrace our people far more readily than the one we left behind.
We will find our fate.
It is a relief to see the time waste so clearly after so long. I am no longer afraid for my future, or the future of my flight. Chromie has reminded me of what it means to steward the paths of time. Of course, she credits you for everything. I can see the truth in that as well.
The one path must be preserved.
It warms my heart to see a celebration of renewal rather than victory. I feel as if our kind is about to take wing for the first time, not as 5 aspects, but as a unified people. So much of this can be credited to you, my friend. Thank you for all that you have done.
From pain we draw strength.
Rest well.
So much life and joy reside here beneath these branches. May it always be so.
For Amirdrassil.
I notice the festivities have drawn the attention of a few Spriggans from Ardenweald. They are curious creatures with interesting tastes. Their pranks have been more than disruptive. Please root them out so that the celebration may continue in peace.
Is it time to go already?
Ah, Dreadneeks, you're just the person I was looking for. I'm a little concerned about Khadgar. I don't think it's anything dire, but he doesn't seem to be enjoying himself like everyone else. He just seems distracted. I don't want to pry, but perhaps you could bring him a drink for me? He may open up to you. Sure. I didn't even see Khadgar here. Let's see. Where can I grab a drink? Over here. Excuse me, barkeep. I'd like a drink from Mr. Khadgar, please. Is that so? Well, which would he prefer? That's a good question. Let's see. Let me check your menu here. Perhaps a Dalaran Dazzler. He is, from he does love to reside in Dalaran, of course. I hope he enjoys the drink. I do too. Oh, he's over there. Khadgar! There he is. I did not even notice him over here. Somehow. Khadgar. Hey, buddy.
Remains much to be done.
Dreadneeks, what is it you need, my friend? I have a drink for you from Caligos.
Hello, champion. I trust you are enjoying this well-deserved moment of celebration. It was heartening to see members of the Alliance and Horde fighting side by side for a shared cause. After the dark days of the Fourth War, I feared it would never happen again.
Same here.
Yet even as we relish the victory over Farak and welcome the birth of a new world tree, members of the Kirin Tor have brought me troubling reports. Something is moving in the shadows. An ancient enemy stirs, incited by some harbinger with whom Aridakron has dark dealings. How these forces are connected, and what they're after, I cannot say. But I've spoken with an old friend who's going to investigate. If what I suspect is truly coming to pass, Azeroth will soon need you to defend her once again. Enough of my rumination. Please, return to the gathering. And let Caligos know he doesn't need to worry about me.
Alright. I'll just let him know that you are already worrying about what's going to happen in the next expansion. What? That's exactly what it is. You heard him, right? Harbinger. Aridakron. So yeah, when I redid the dungeon, I didn't notice that Aridakron actually mentioned Harbinger. And, well, I've probably already pointed this out, but if you notice what he was holding, the little thing he got from Galakron's corpse back in time. Well, if you've seen the new trailer for The War Within, then you probably already know what I'm referring to. Hey! Quit with the pranks! Let Canuck
to target something first.
do his cooking. Ooh, dragon fruit. Vibrant. Alright, let's see if we can find more of these pranks. Ah, there you are. A noxious decoration. Quit it. I have a rainbow behind me. Oh my gosh! I'll never get those puns out of my head!
Target.
At least they weren't singing. like the singing bass. Don't worry, be happy. What did the druid in aquatic form say to his friend? Catch you on the flipper side. Okay, I'm putting an end to this. Now I know why we were talking in circles. That's really funny.
Well met, friend.
Oh, thank you, friend. I knew he would speak to you. Maybe now we can both relax.
Keep safe.
Thank you, Dreadneeks. I appreciate their liveliness, but they are not on our guest list tonight.
May your dreams be...
My mother asked for us all to meet her by the Moonwell. It's been long enough. We should not keep her waiting. Speak with me there.
Dreams guide you.
Yes, Sarah?
What would you ask of me? Rest well.
Oh boy.
The
Hold
true
on.
battle lies ahead.
You know, we never had a celebration after Hyjal. Back then we had as much to lament as we did to celebrate. Our victory came at such a great cost. We were all just weary. What little energy we had left was spent tending to our wounded and moving to our respective homes. I'm glad that this time we could afford to celebrate. By the way, I just want to point out that Jaina is green and not orange. Even though I'm a member of the Horde. I'm pointing this out because, again, after the events of BFA, this is a big deal. Anyways. Oh boy, her and Caligo certainly have history, especially if you read War Crimes.
Be careful who you trust.
Jaina.
Calic! I'm sorry I haven't reached out sooner.
Not to worry. You've been more than a little busy. Reuniting your family and serving Coltiris as Lord Admiral.
What about you? You have your aspectral powers again. And you brought the blues home, Calic. I know how much that meant to you.
I think we both needed to make a journey, just not together.
And that's all right.
It is. Do you have some time? I'd like you to meet some friends of mine, but I must warn you, they'll probably insist that you try their soup. And they like to use eel guts.
I'm Coltirin, remember? I grew up on eel liver soup. It sounds wonderful.
She has a point. That is a good point. I imagine the Tuskar are going to absolutely welcome her with open arms. Oh my gosh, it's Razageth! I'm kidding. I still don't have the mount. At some point I have to go back and actually try and get that mount to drop for my Proto-Drake. But then again, if I get the new Farak one, I'll probably just use that one instead. Anyways. So, yeah.
Tell me of your dreams.
So are you ready, champion? I'm ready.
Is it time to... I am so grateful we had this time together.
My beloved friends. With the aid of those gathered here, Amirdrassil blossoms all around us. Do you remember when you first held its seed in your arms, Tyrande?
Of course. I cradled it as I would a child, and promised the souls within to honor their sacrifice.
And I swore to you I would do everything in my power to protect it. We have both kept our vows. It is time I return to Ardenweald to restore the balance and repay a debt to an old friend.
Mother, I thought you came back to ensure that I would...
My precious child, you are strong, compassionate, and wise. And you have become the leader I knew you would. You did not need me to guide you.
Mother,
I will always need you.
I shall not be far. I am so proud of you. My heart. Remember, all time is borrowed, and in this, there is beauty. All is well.
See you, Sarah. Say hi to Malfurion for us. So, yeah. In case you thought the swap she made with Malfurion was a permanent one, no. Now, I don't think this means Malfurion gets to come back. Maybe it does. I don't know. But honestly, I think considering what Ardenweald has been going through since, Shadowlands, I think it's actually okay to have both Ysera and Malfurion there to help out the Winter Queen. I'm just saying, I don't think the Winter Queen is going to oppose having both Ysera and Malfurion there to help her with what's been going on in the Shadowlands, and especially with the amount of repair and fixing that Ardenweald and the Shadowlands in general need since those events.
All life is worth saving.
As Amirdrassil blooms into Azeroth beyond the dream, my sister takes on the mantle of a new aspect. And you have drawn all these events to a happy conclusion.
The balance must be maintained.
Amirdrassil is here and balance takes wing once more. Much of this is due to your tenacity and courage. Thank you for your aid, my friend. Renown 11. Touching grass, lol. Now you can find bigger treasures hidden within the Emerald Dream. And now can get some more pets. Yay! Oh, by the way, happy anniversary! So, that looks like it is actually the actual conclusion to, the story. Actually, hold on. There's apparently still one more chapter. Now, what's funny is that it's saying I actually did conclude that. Hold on. Tier? Hold on a second. I didn't know he was here. And Koranos. What? Wait a minute.
I have seen much. I know more.
Hold on. He has that little icon there, but there's no stay a while and listen to click. That's interesting. Again, I find myself wondering, hold on a second. Let me do an actual log out and log back in just to be, just to make sure. I don't want to miss anything before cutting this off, because this is basically feeling like this is literally the end of the expansion right here. But if it's saying there's one more chapter, even though apparently it's already been checked off and I got the achievement for it. Yeah, sometimes logging out and logging back in is what you need in order for the game to actually acknowledge it. Yep, again, it's still saying 6 of 7. Return later to aid Marithra in defending the Emerald Dream. What? I've already done that.
Aspects be blessed.
Alright, this feels, I don't know, this feels as if either I'm missing something or there's a bug, I don't know. Also, you can tell this is the actual central encampment that we had in the Emerald Dream Zone, it's just now over here. That's actually funny. The innkeeper is here, so is the inn. There's just different NPCs here than there is in the actual Emerald Dream Zone. Hey, Nos. Just kind of drawing his attention over here. No, he's checking that out.
We stand united.
It is just a little strange that they're here looking at this. Karanos apparently has something to say, but I'm not getting it, so I don't know what's going on here. If there's a follow-up to this, which I would expect that in the coming weeks there probably will be. Now, I will say, as I mentioned this earlier before, that there's apparently an extra follow-up to this if you are a Night Elf character. So I will probably try and capture that on camera on one of my Night Elf characters, probably the other Demon Hunter you guys have seen me play with. So, in the meantime, this is definitely the wrap-up to the events of the Amirdrassil raid. We have a new world tree. But, as Caligos mentioned, something is going on down in the depths of our beloved planet. And someone is calling out to us for help. Who could that be? Well, it may have a little something to do with that sword. Sorry, let me say that again.
With that sword.
Again, it's really hard for me to do Chris Metzen's Thrall voice. Metzen has such a different kind of voice. It's actually really hard to replicate, so. Yes, I'm obviously hinting at War Within. I don't know if this is going to be the final part of this Dragonflight playthrough that I have been doing with this character, trying to showcase as much of the Dragonflight story as I can. If you guys have been watching this from the beginning, I really appreciate your dedication to sticking with this and watching it. Those of you who have also left very nice comments recently about how much you have been enjoying how I've been presenting this, it makes me feel so much better about doing this, and the helps keep giving me the motivation to keep making these, to try and help keep pushing for this channel to be successful, especially now that we reached the goal of 1,000 subs and I'm able to finally monetize my channel and hopefully, make something of this. The fact that there are those of you that are clearly really enjoying this, it really does matter to me, more than I can express. So, thank you for that. So, if this is the final part, I will probably label it as such. If not, if I find out that there is more to showcase in the coming weeks, because obviously I have to wait for... Again, I'm recording this right after we took down Farak in week 1 on normal. I have to wait for the rest of the raid to go live on LFR before I showcase the rest of the raid and the parts, which will get uploaded before this part and will be ordered in the playlist before this part, and it's possible this could be the last video for this playthrough and in this playlist. I don't know if it will be or not. If so, I like how there's another player here trying to do basically one of the same things that I did. So anyways, I will see you guys next time.